And we're off, folks. The race 1 of 3 for the women's 1500 meter finale. 13 laps to go. In this race, we have Hanne Desmet in lane 1 from Belgium, Carrie Morrison, lane 2 from Canada, Courtney Schmier in lane 3, Canada, Jamie McDonald, lane 4, Canada, and Elizaveta Kuznetsova from Russia in lane 5. Be sure to watch us live streaming on our official YouTube channel, The Olympic Oval, for all the most up-to-date coverage. We'll also be live streaming October 22nd through 25th, the World Cup Long Track Trials. And be sure to buy your tickets for the World Cup this November 13th to 15th, only at the University of Calgary Olympic Oval. Heading into lap number 10. Things slowly starting to build up. And heading into the 8th lap, things slowly picking up. And the girls head into the sprint. As we approach the 500-meter mark, Skitter 2.97 Hanne Desmet from Belgium in the lead, followed very closely by 2.74 Carrie Morrison. .263 in the lead here, 2.63. Kuznetsova from Russia in the lead with only 4 laps to go, just under 500 meters. Kuznetsova still in the lead, 2.97, trying to very close behind. Hanne Desmet from Belgium with the Canadians in the behind. 2.63 continues to be in the lead. Only 2 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. The racing is intensifying. Approaching. 2 laps to go, folks. 2.97 is challenging 2.63. We're just about to have 1 more lap to go. Very tight. 1 more lap to go, folks. 1 more lap to go. 2.97 in the lead. 2.97 in the lead. Very close. 2.63 from Russia. Closing in on the Belgian. And 2.97, Hanne Desmet wins this race in the women's 1500 meter from Belgium. Coming up, race number 2 for the women's 1500 meter. Coming up in race number 2, we've got 4 skaters. In lane number 1, Ekaterina Efremenkova from Russia. In lane number 2, Hannah Morrison from Great Britain. Lane number 3, Alison Desmarais from Canada. And lane number 4, also from Canada, Lydiane Cornoyer. And we have a false start, ladies and gentlemen. False start for race number 2. And we're off to race number 2 for the women's 1500 meter final. 13 laps to go for this race. 4 women in this particular race going on. You can also watch live on your mobile device at the Olympic Oval on the YouTube channel. Sorry. Just under 11 laps to go, folks. Here on this beautiful Saturday, on Thanksgiving weekend. Heading into just under 9 laps. Hannah Morrison currently in the lead from Great Britain. As things slowly start, we're starting to speed up now. Into the sprint for the remainder 500 meters. .289 in the lead. Skater 289. Lydienne Cornier. .289 in lead. Cornier in the lead. Just under 3 laps to go, folks. 289 currently in the lead, being challenged by 266. Efremkova from Russia, challenging 289. Just under 2 laps to go, folks. 289 still in the lead. Russia challenging Canada in the final race. Almost 1 lap to go. 289, 266 tightly in contention, with 266 taking the lead. And skater 266, Ekaterina Efremennikova from Russia, takes the lead in this race. In race number 2 of the women's 1500 meter. Coming up, race number 3 for the women's 1500 meter final. We have in lane number 1, Maria Oborina from Russia. In lane number 2, Sam Morrison from Great Britain. Lane number 3, Anastasia Serkova from Russia. Lane number 4, Camille Dessert-Rainville from Canada. And lane number 5, Isabelle Carrier from Canada. And the ladies are off. In the final race for the women's 1500 meter, 13 laps to go. And then we'll head into the men's finals. Careful strategic skating now. This particular race is a points competition for ranking, with 11 laps to go. Again, we'd like to give a shout out to all of our viewers who are watching us on our YouTube channel from around the world at the Olympic Oval. Just under 10 laps to go. Just under 9 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll be heading into the men's finals just after this. Ladies, pick up the pace now. Canada in the lead with Isabelle Carrier. Slowly approaching the 500-meter mark here. And we have one skater down. Canada still in the lead with Isabelle Carrier as we approach the 500 mark. Another 4 laps to go. And for the final sprint, Isabelle still in the lead. Things picking up, pretty intense as there's a battle for the front. Battle for points, ladies and gentlemen. This is a battle for points. Skater 287 now in the lead. Skater 287. Camille Dessert-Rainville in the lead, followed closely by 262. Oborina from Russia. 1 lap to go, folks. 1 lap to go. 287 in the lead. 287 being challenged by 262. And skater 287. 4 points. Camille Dessert-Rainville takes the points lead for this race. And we are just about to head into the men's 1,500-meter final. Coming up, folks, the men's 1,500-meter final. This is the men's 1,500-meter final race. In lane number 1, we have Antoine Roy from Canada. In lane number 2, Jens Alme from Belgium. Lane number 3, Jacob McKenzie from Canada. Lane number 4, Arya Richards, also from Canada. Lane number 5, Denis Ayereptian from Russia. And also from Russia, in lane number 6, Daniel Ebog. This is for the men's 1,500-meter final race. And the men are off. This is for the men's 1,500-meter final race. 13 laps to go, folks. This is the big race. For everyone watching live at home or from around the world, this is the men's 1,500-meter final race on our YouTube channel, The Olympic Oval. Currently, Jacob McKenzie, number 275 from Canada, in the lead. Eight laps to go, folks. 8 laps to go. 7 laps to go. Going into the 7th lap. Things picking up, folks. Jacob McKenzie from Canada, currently in the lead. And we're going into the final sprint now, the last 500 meters. 269 challenging 275. 269 from Russia. Russia challenging Canada. Very close, ladies and gentlemen. Jacob McKenzie still holding his lead. 4 laps to go, folks. 4 laps to go. Jacob McKenzie from Canada holding his lead, being challenged by Russia, number 269. Russia in the lead. Ayareptian from Russia with Jacob McKenzie challenging from behind. Russia taking the lead with only 2 laps to go. Russia taking the lead, and Jacob McKenzie close behind, challenging the Russian. 1 lap to go, folks. 1 lap to go. Very close, very close. Between Russia and Canada, very, very close, very, very close, very, very close. And looks like a photo finish, folks. That was very exciting. Who do we got? We're just checking the photo finish, folks. And it is Russia. Congratulations to Denis Arepatian from Russia, who takes the win in the men's 1500 meter. Congratulations. Well done. Coming up, folks, second race for the men's final. This is a race for points. This is a race for points. We have in lane number 1, Reno Van Huren from Belgium. Number 2, Jesse Sluizer from Canada. Lane number 3, Kale Hillis from Canada. Lane number 4, Alexander Shulganov from Russia. Lane number 5, Stein Desmet from Belgium. And lane number 6, Artem Derkach from Russia. Don, can I go into your cabinet to grab some prizes for the winners tomorrow? Prizes. Tomorrow's And the skaters off. This is a race for points, ladies and gentlemen. With 12 laps to go. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is a race for points for all of our viewers who are watching on our YouTube channel. This is a race for points for these 6 skaters. Currently Russia in the lead. Be sure to watch our live streaming for the World Cup trials between October 22nd and 25th. And be sure to buy tickets for our World Cup long track on November 13th to 15th of this year, coming up very soon. We do have a penalty from the last race, skater 275 for kicking out. Skater 275. Things picking up here. Jesse Sluizer from Canada in the lead, just overtaken by skater 279, Kale Hillis. In the lead now, with 6 laps remaining as they head into the 500-meter stretch. Skater 279, Kale Hillis from Canada in the lead. Closely behind, Jesse Sluizer taking over, also from Canada. Sluizer in the lead. Very tight race here between the Russians and the Canadians. Sluizer still in the lead. And 296 taking over, Desmet from Belgium. 296 taking over with only 2 laps to go. 296 from Belgium. And 258 from Russia closing in behind. 258 from Russia, Shulganov. The Belgian and the Russian heading in the final lap. 1 lap to go. Belgium versus Russia. 4 points, ladies and gentlemen. This is 4 points. Skater 296 from Belgium. takes the lead in this race for points. Well done, gentlemen. Coming up, race number 3, again for points. This is race number 3 for points in the men's 1500 meter. In lane number 1, we'll have Alphonse Ouimet from Canada. Lane number 2, Ward Petrov from Belgium. Lane number 3, Gert Jan Gomin from Belgium. Lane number 4, Carter Chambers from Canada. Lane number 5, Einar Agdestein from Norway. And lane number 6, Hayden Mayer from Canada. Again, this, ladies and gentlemen, is a race for points. And the men are off in race number 3 for the men's 1500 meter. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is a race for points. For all of our viewers watching across the world right now on our YouTube channel, again, this is a race for points. 12 laps remaining in a 13-lap race. Here on this beautiful Saturday in October during Thanksgiving. With 10 laps to go, folks. 10 laps to go here. Skater 276, Hayden Mayer in the lead. Close race here, ladies and gentlemen. Very close race as we lead into slowly getting up to the last 500 meters. Again, Hayden Mayer and 288. We've got Alphonse Ouimet, both in the lead now. Canada in the lead, being challenged by the Belgians. 295 now in the lead. Gomin from Belgium. And we have skater down. 295 in the lead, 295. 295 from Belgium, being challenged by the Canadians. 288, Alphonse Ouimet now in the lead. Over 282, it's Canada both in the lead now. 2 first skaters of Canada with only 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go, 288 in the lead. Tight race between the 2 Canadians in the front with only 2 laps to go. Skater 288, Alphonse Ouimet, currently in the lead. Approaching the last lap, folks, approaching the last lap. Skater 288, Alphonse Ouimet in the lead. 1 lap to go, folks, 1 lap to go. And it's a battle between Belgium and Canada. The Belgian closing in on the Canadian. Very tight, but Alphonse Ouimet takes the lead in this race. Congratulations. This is a race for points, ladies and gentlemen. This is a race for points. Coming up, the final race in the men's 1500 meter. Again, ladies and gentlemen, race number 4 is a race for points. In lane number 1, we'll have Keegan Christ from Canada. Lane number 2, Alexander Koval from Russia. And lane number 3, Artem Denisov, also from Russia. And this is the final race for the men's 1500 meter. We've got 3 skaters here, 13 laps to go. This is a race for points, ladies and gentlemen, a race for points. In the previous race, skater 282 had a penalty for impeding. For all of our viewers across the world who are watching online, this is a race for points. And then the final race for the men's 1500 meter here at the short track Inter-Continental Invitational on this beautiful Saturday in October over Thanksgiving weekend. With just over 11 laps to go. Heading over just 10 laps to go, folks, for this final race in the men's 1500 meter. Just over 8 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen, just over 8 laps to go for this race. Sorry, can I just board this for 1 second? Sorry, I just wanted to see what's coming up next. Coming up after this, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have the the women's 3,000 meter relays and the men's 5,000 meter relays just after this final race here for the men's 1,500 meter here. Just over 6 laps to go as we head into the final 500 meter stretch. With skater 281 in the lead, that's Keegan Christ from Canada, in front of our 2 Russian friends. Chris still in the lead with just 4 laps to go. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is a race for points. This is a race for points. Just over 3 laps to go, folks. Just over 3 laps to go. Things picking up. Tight race again, folks. Just over 1 more lap to go. Wait for the bell. And Keegan Christ still in the lead, being challenged by the Russians. Very close race, folks. Very close race. Skater 260. Oh, and we have skater 268 completes. We're just going to assess the situation, folks. We're just going to take a moment here to assess the situation. Please stand by as we put the races on hold. Okay. Keegan's good to go, folks. He's up and skating. And that concludes our men's 1,500 meter, ladies and gentlemen. We have the women's 3,000 meter and the men's 5,000 meter coming up. And we'll be starting in just under 15 minutes at 4:54. So feel free to go for a washroom break, grab yourself a cup of coffee, a donut. We'll see you in about 15 minutes. And those will be the last 2 races, the women's 3,000 meter relay and the men's 5,000 meter relay on the second day for the short track Inter-Continental Invitational here at the University of Calgary Olympic Oval.